Oh, what's up, demons and demonettes? Tis I, Traxy, a demon, a queen, and today we're talking about Titan Reaver. But before we get into it, as always, toss a like and subscribe down below. Now, let's take a look at the rewards. As you can see, we already got all of them. We have some diamonds, some gold, some red essence for you to craft, or save to buy the mythic essence once that drops later in the week. And then we have a lot of these materials that you use to upgrade or refine your legendary charms. Again, you could save those. And the reason why I saved or say to save them is because, look, this is going to be opening up in 3 days. We still have the Primal Lord up, so then what we can do is early on, we can go in here, we can convert all of our red to the mythic, and then we can convert we can buy those, so we may as well just use the other ones to refine our charms. I'm not sure if we get a recycle on those, and so you could use those to refine your charm sets for your big heroes, right? So we can go in here, right, and we can just refine there. So you can use that to enhance your score for the Primal Lord. But if you're already set on charms right here, so like we're set on charms, we're not going to really use that dust. We're going to save it to buy the mythic dust to give us a jump start on the mythic charms once they drop. So let's get back into the boss, and we'll talk about potential of formations. You need only get 610 million here. As you can see, we easily doubled that score. So we're just gonna kind of cover the top squad because it's not too bad. It's a build and a run, especially on the front side. So we're running a blade summoning here with Kruger, Reaver, Sinbad, Makola, and Sonya. And then we're using a Storm Strike with Smokey, Lily May, Taylene, Bonnie, and the twins. There was a squad that I had where I ran a Cryonaya, but it does a little bit less damage and requires some manualing, as opposed to this squad where you can just kind of full auto it. Okay. So I can't go into the formations to show the formations because 2 doesn't show. So we'll just take a look at the boss. So here we have a Lone Gaze, and we've got our Rainer. We've got Kruger, Sinbad, Sonya, Makola. Potential substitutes for Sinbad could be Lenya, could be Odie, right? Because not everybody has a Sinbad up. So if you had to have substitutes in a Dream Realm previously for pre-endless for some of those heroes, go ahead and use those substitute heroes. So on the back end, we have Smokey here, Lily, Bonnie, Taylene, and the twins. Again, I don't really have a great substitute for Taylene. You could try Arden. You could try Tassie. We basically just want somebody that does heavy AoE, and that's going to be our sub. You could always run a Cryonaya in place of any one of these heroes. Again, it's just going to require you to manual Cryonaya's ults. So say if, for instance, we ran a Cryonaya over a Lily May. Let's take a look and see how that works. So you don't want to hit the skip, because then it's just going to skip it to the end of the fight. So we actually have to run out the first one, and then we can go to the second one. And basically, we want to manual all of Cryonaya's ult. The first ult will go off for the first ads. Smokey should go off manually for the second wave of ads, and then we use Cryonaya's ult for the third wave ads, and then we save her last ult until 1 second. Go team, go. Bum. Big damage. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's get that. I don't know that we're gonna necessarily beat our high score. We're gonna be pretty close. Oh, we got a new high score. Very nice. Very nice. It'll stink if we can't do well here. Alright, so again, we're just gonna go here. We're just gonna wait for the first split. Alright, so then we want her to ult now. As you can see, she just annihilates the ads, so then we're going to hold off on that one. So we're going to wait for Smokey's ult. It kind of threw off the timing, it looks like. But that's fine. So we can just ult here. We probably should have held off on Smokey's ult as well, but it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Alright, so now we just want to hold off on Cryonaya's third ult until 1 second, because she will buy an extra few seconds, so it will give us some extra uptime on the boss. So the easiest way to do that is to kind of just run the clock down a little bit, turn it back down to normal speed, and we just watch the clock and we wait for 1 second. And then there we go, we pop it off, and we actually set a new best record. Amazing. So we actually discovered a new meta just by tinkering and playing with it. And we'll watch. Let's see what that does for our overall score.
Nothing to be afraid of.
Yep. So 99.99%. And that's it for this one. Looks like we actually just discovered a new meta while we were filming this. Very, very exciting. Awesome. I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye!